Yes guys, welcome back to another video. Welcome to the George Benson Football Channel. It has been a very long 2 weeks, but today Chelsea are back in action. Two teams who, across the last 4 matches, have won 3, drawn 1 and haven't lost. Will Chelsea continue the form that saw March be a pretty big success? We got the draw against Everton, which we weren't happy about, but overall there's progress. There is something to be excited about. Enzo Fernandez is looking good. Long trip though, back from Argentina. Will he start today? I'm sure he will. Before we do get into anything though, we are 300 subscribers away from the mighty 250,000. The international break slowed things down a little bit. There's still been videos here on GBFC, but tonight there will be a stream for the Aston Villa game and 6 things we learnt directly after the match. If we can hit 2,000 likes before kickoff on this video, then that would be absolutely delightful. Looking forward to this game. It is not going to be easy. Unai Emery has got Aston Villa playing well. Granted, they've beaten Everton, who we couldn't beat. They've beaten Crystal Palace, who have been awful. Drew away at West Ham and also beat Bournemouth. It's not been the most difficult fixtures. Chelsea have obviously had Borussia Dortmund. We've had Leeds. Everton, we struggled. But this is a game where Chelsea have to win. We cannot be seeing slip-ups like we saw against Everton. Defensive substitutions. I said it in my last video. One of the main things we need to see now from Graham Potter is giving Chelsea that killer instinct. When we're winning games, especially at Stamford Bridge, we've got to try and finish teams off. And even though it looks incredibly unlikely that Chelsea are going to finish in the top 4, we've got to give it a go, and we've got to win these Premier League matches to build momentum going into those 2 games later on this month against Real Madrid. We've also got Liverpool in a couple of days' time. We've got the excitement of probably seeing N'Golo Kante back on the pitch today, and we're going to build my team in a moment. I don't think Kante starts, and I think we will see an element of continuity. There are still some players out. Christian Pulisic has had a bloody cold. If he's not injured, he's got a cold. Brilliant. Fantastic. Kai Havertz has had a fever this week, but I think he's been in such great form that if he's healthy, feeling fit and ready to go, then he'll start. But first of all, I want to talk a little bit about the interview that Kai Havertz has done this week. I'm not a fan of this. He's flirting with Bayern Munich a bit too much. He's saying that maybe in the future he'd like to work under Tuchel again. Now Thomas Tuchel is managing Bayern. The fact he's German, to me, it looked as though Kai Havertz was trying to put himself up for sale. Maybe I'm looking into that too much. Let me know your thoughts on Kai Havertz's interview this week in the comments down below. But I don't like it. I want players to see Chelsea as the finished place to be. Players want to come here and spend their entire career there. And at the moment, with Kai Havertz in good form, not the right time to come out and be flirting with Bayern Munich. But without any further ado, we are going to pick my Chelsea starting 11. Beginning with Kepa. Now, it's a tough one this, because I was bigging Kepa up and then we saw a classic Kepa error in that game against Everton. At the moment, we've not seen Mendy in the team too much. There are rumours that Chelsea might be looking to sell Edouard Mendy in the summer. And at the moment, it's Kepa in goal. I think Chelsea will try and buy a goalkeeper in the summer, but Kepa's the man at the minute. The back 3... this isn't easy, but I would have said Trevor Chalobah. Wesley Fofana is not fit. Thiago Silva is also not ready. So Chelsea's 2 best centre-backs, in my opinion, not fit and ready for this game. But still, because Graham Potter doesn't seem to fancy Trev, I don't think he's going to play. So my back 3 is Kalidou Koulibaly on the right-hand side, Badiashile in the middle, with Marc Cucurella continuing as the left wing-back. I don't want to see Chelsea mixing things up and trying to go with a 4 at the back today. The 3 at the back system's been working, and Reece James isn't fit enough to start, from what we understand from Graham Potter's press conference. So, Ruben Loftus-Cheek starts in the wing-back position with Ben Chilwell over on the left. I think Ruben this season has kind of gone under the radar, because he's not really been amazing. Quite frankly, very few Chelsea players have been amazing, but what Ruben has done so well is fill in where we need him to. At the moment, Chelsea are desperate to get Malo Gusto through the door in the summer. Obviously, he's injured at the moment. He's not playing for Lyon right now. But Ruben, as a right wing-back, is the best option we've got right now. Azpilicueta is still not fit. So Ruben is on the right, Chilwell on the left, with Enzo and Mateo Kovacic in the middle. Kovacic's form has been absolutely massive. Graham Potter in the press conference was talking about how he sees him as an important player, but obviously the conversations need to be held between Kovacic and also the club. And I think a lot of whether Kovacic stays and signs a new deal or not will depend on assurances he gets over game time. But at the minute, he's playing very well. He's freeing Enzo up to get more creative, to get forward. And I'm happy with this midfield too. N'Golo Kante also will be on the bench today, and I expect him to play. I don't think he's going to start, but we can at least hopefully try and get him on the field for 25-30 minutes because we want him fit and ready to face Real Madrid. Now, moving into my front three, Noni Madueke is knocking on the door. Raheem Sterling is not ready for this one, or he might be in the squad, but don't think he's going to start. Likely to feature against Liverpool, though. I've gone with Joao Felix, Kai Havertz, and Mudryk. Mudryk, I think he scores today. I think the first goal in a Chelsea shirt that counts, the one against Leicester was good, but he was offside. I think Mudryk starts, and I think Mudryk scores. Once again, Potter talking about N'Golo Mudryk in his press conference, discussing how he's still adapting. It's still like a pre-season for him because he wasn't playing for Shakhtar. We bring him in January. And I made that video a few days ago where I said, have Chelsea wasted the money? And I don't think we have wasted the money. I just think Graham Potter is taking his time to bleed both Noni Madueke and Mudryk into the team. Madueke was very good during the international break. I know I keep butchering his name. I keep saying it differently every single time. I don't think he starts today. I think Joao Felix as well had a good international break. Kai Havertz was good for Germany too. If he's fit, I think that is the front three. Chelsea have got to be careful here because Aston Villa are coming into good form. This is literally the most mid-table football clash that we could see in the Premier League right now. 10th versus 11th. But Chelsea are getting closer. There is a world where we beat Liverpool, Liverpool lose to City today, and if Chelsea win today and we beat Liverpool on Tuesday, then we leapfrog Liverpool in the Premier League table, which would be absolutely massive. Chelsea now need to look at the Premier League games and think, if we win every single game, which I know it's difficult, we've got to go to Arsenal, got to go to Man City in the penultimate game of the season too, but the goal has got to be now to win every single matches, specifically the games at Stamford Bridge as a priority. We need to make Stamford Bridge the fortress that it once was in the days of Jose Mourinho. We need to get this back, and I think today, as much as Aston Villa have been good recently, they've been scoring a few goals, I think Chelsea win 2-1. I don't think this is going to be an easy game. My goal scorers, if Havertz starts, I think he scores again, potentially a penalty. N'Golo Mudryk is going to get his first Chelsea goal today, with Ollie Watkins scoring for Aston Villa. It's match day, so I don't want to make this video too long. If you did enjoy it, please be sure to hit the like button. Let me know your score predictions, and stay tuned and put the bell notifications on the channel so that you don't miss the stream and 6 things we learn straight after the game. Come on, you Blues.